What's up, pile number one? So what's next for you? Pile number one, what is next? Okay, healing. We have fertility. Okay. So pile number one, it does seem as if you're going to be going through a lot of healing. Now, if you are a female, I'm picking up on loss. So if you've experienced loss in some way, shape, or form, I do see that this part of you is going to be healed. Okay, this doesn't have to resonate. This is only a small percentage. Now, fertility doesn't always have to mean pregnancy. It can mean that something that you're nurturing, whether it's a business, finances, something that has to do with abundance and nurturing. I see this part of your life healing. Take it as it resonates. Okay. Some of you, I am picking up on an energy that you just got pregnant and you're healing after having a baby. I am picking up on an energy of healing the womb space. Okay. Tell me more. What is next for my collective pile number ones? And again, for those of you who have experienced loss, I do feel as if there is, whether it's a baby or finances, it does seem like this is going to be recovered. So this is good news. Some of you guys may be finding out that you're pregnant unexpectedly, or there may be some unexpected growth in whatever realm of life you have here. What is next for my collective pile number ones? Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. So this fertility card reminds me of Empress energy. So whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. It does seem as if what's next is that there are going to be people that are coming in to help you, to give to you, to support you. What's next for my collective pile? Oh, excuse me. What is next for my collective pile number ones? Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. I feel like there could have been fear surrounding you not having support, fear and anxiety. Okay, we have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant talks about lessons, certain lessons that are being taught. It could talk about traditions. Clarify the Hierophant. What is next for my collective pile number ones? Ace of Swords. Page of Wands. Five of Wands. What am I getting here? It feels like there's some form of an enlightenment. Maybe there was an internal battle with the Five of Wands that talks about conflict, even with the Ace of Swords being here. It feels like some form of confusion or internal battle, like I said, surrounding doing something traditionally. And I feel like, okay, it's coming in. Yep. It's like there could have been fear and anxiety surrounding people not supporting you by taking the non-traditional route. But you're going to start to realize that there is more people than you think that are going to support you. And it may not be the people that you expect. Yeah, and I think you start to realize this. Because you're taking the route, that Page of Wands route. You're doing, the Page of Wands is a pioneer, somebody who, marks their own trails, who paves their own way, even with the stairs being here. So I feel like what's next is that you are going to be taking a non-traditional route, whether it's you're getting finances, like you're doing something that not everybody is doing, whether it's in the family or your friends. You're investing into something that is non-traditional and there was fear surrounding this. You're getting pregnant and not getting married first. That could be something. But whatever it is, it's non-traditional. And I feel like this is something that's exciting for you. And I feel like you battled yourself for a while about this, but you're realizing that you want to do what makes you feel good and what makes you feel happy. Okay. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Why the Nine of Swords? Okay. Eight of Cups. Yeah. I see you guys walking away from this fear and anxiety and trusting your intuition. You're no longer allowing fear to get in the way of what you truly want and what makes you feel good and happy. Okay. What's next for my collective pile number ones? What is next for my collective pile number ones? Okay. So we have the kissing, you know what? Give me one more card. What is next for my collective pile number ones? I feel like you guys are also, hold on, we have acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, and shows off. And then we have wasting time, stuck, no changes, and limited. So I feel like you guys are done with this period of spending your time with people who are not investing into the reality that you want to live in. It's not necessarily that they have to, but no, like what I mean is by like supporting you and the route that you're taking. And with this fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. Let's get a little clarity on that. With that energy, like I feel like you're done being around like people who pretend that like they have money to flex. And you know, it's like a weird energy. Hold on. Tell me more about this fake flexing energy. Like it feels more raw and genuine. Tell me more. What for you guys, like this is the path that you're taking. You're no longer surrounding yourself around people that are making you feel anxious and, you know, scared to, I don't know, like scared to pursue the journey that you're taking. Clarify fake flexing. Clarify fake flexing. The Magician. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. Clarify fake flexing. Okay. It's like, yeah, you're done being around people who are just creating this illusion that like they have money when in reality like they're poor or they don't really have much to spend or they're living paycheck to paycheck type of deal. And it's not necessarily that like you guys could be going through the same thing. Maybe it's that you're tired of pretending that, you know, you're tired of being in this energy of fake flexing. Maybe for some of you guys, you were fake flexing. Because in reality, it's like you're juggling a lot. You have a lot on your plate. Some of you guys could have experienced loss. What I was saying earlier, I do see this healing. If you've been experiencing like loss financially, that's going to be healing for you. And abundance is on the horizon. It does feel as if like what's next is that people are going to be coming in to help you. You are going to be having resources come in, whether it's like people, organizations, whatever it is, you are going to be receiving help. You're tired of pretending like you have it all when you don't. You have a lot on your shoulders. Maybe this doesn't have anything to do with people. It could just be that like, yeah, I'm tired of putting on this illusion that like I have, when in reality, like I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I'm trying to balance things out. I'm trying to keep things balanced. You're no longer being afraid to ask people for help too. That's also what I'm picking up on. But yeah, there's just like this energy of you gaining clarity. Lessons are being taught. With the Page of Wands, it's like you're taking action. And again, you could be going towards, if this is more career based, like you're going towards something that is exciting you, basically. And with this kissing, you know what? Let's find out what that energy is. Clarify kissing as. The Devil. The Chariot. And then the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you guys, you may end up gaining an opportunity here that's going to bring in a lot of stability. Now, if this does have something to do with people are flaunting around you, not supporting something that you're building, you are going to have people that are coming in. They're going to see you as more desirable once you become super abundant. And like I said, in whatever realm this is, people are going to be super drawn to you because you're going after your desires. You're going after what you want. You're going after what excites you, what makes you feel good. You're going to be really successful here, and you're going to be attracting in a lot of opportunities. And people are going to be coming in to kiss your bum, maybe even trying to give to you. It's like as you're focusing on being in this raw, genuine energy, healing, fertility, this abundance of attracting, you're going to be attracting a lot. Like I said, people who want to give to you, things in general. And it's like people are going to be coming in, seeing you as more desirable. These people, now I know earlier I was saying that this doesn't have to do with people. It could really be exposing the people who actually are fake flexing. In some way, shape, or form. Interesting. It's like they're going to want to be a part of your life because you're doing so well. And I really do feel like you guys weren't doing well at some point. And it feels that, like, for some, that you were going through a really tough time, maybe experiencing loss in some way, shape, or form, and these people just not being around. But again, it feels that what's next is that you're going to be healing and you're going to be attracting a lot to you, pile number one. Okay. What's next for my collective pile number ones? What's next for my collective pile number ones? Okay. Volunteer. So like I said, selfless devotion, willingness, spirit of service, and duty and dedication. So you guys could be going into volunteer work or something like that. But I don't know. This feels like people coming in to help you, support you. And then we have creator. Yeah, whatever it is that you're creating. Weaver of imagination, creativity, innovation, invention, realization. What's next for my collective pile number ones? Okay, we have Atlantis. Keep the big vision and stay in alignment as you grow. Yeah. It's like you guys have a big vision here. You could be building something, creating something. And whatever this is, people are going to be coming in to support you. But then you're going to have these other group of people that weren't really genuine, trying to come in where they weren't around before. Tell me more. What's next for my collective pile number ones? What is next? Okay, suffering in silence, unspoken desires, real feelings, broken dreams. Yeah, it's like you guys, you're no longer allowing yourself to suffer in silence. You are going after the things that you want. And I feel like a lot of these people, like I was saying before, they're going to be exposed because it's like they didn't go after the things that they wanted. And maybe they even like fear-mongered you or put you in this energy of just fear for you not to go after the things that you want. These people stay stuck, daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusions, hopes, and dreams. They don't actually follow their dreams. They just sit and sulk. But with this antisocial energy and you're feeling silent treatment, left out, like they're feeling like left out because you're going after the things that you want. Yeah, possibilities. Follow your dreams, make up your mind, believe in yourself. So let's get one last card. What is next for my collective pile number ones? What is next? Okay, time to go. Yeah, time to pack your things up and go. Transformation, completion, confirmation, and exit. And then we have Euro, gold, passion, epiphany, entrepreneur, and driven. Yeah, so I really just feel like a driven energy here. Something's growing for you. All in all, something's healing, something's growing for you. You are going to be receiving a lot of opportunities. Just a lot of good things are going to be happening and coming towards you as you heal. People are going to, like I said, people are going to want to help you. You're going to be attracting opportunities. All your desires are coming towards you. This is what's next. And just be mindful of the people who are just coming in as opportunists, because I did see that card try and come out. So this is what's next for you, collective pile number one. I really hope that this resonated with you. And if you want to see more readings like this, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. What's up, pile number two? What's next for my pile number twos? What is next for my collective pile number twos? Okay, justice. Closure. Okay. And then we have friendship on the top of the deck. So it does seem as if there is, in general, there is going to be justice. The scales are going to be balancing out for you, collective pile number two. I do feel like you are going to be gaining closure or getting closure, and it could be with friends. So if you were wronged in any type of way, I do see like the truth coming out about a certain situation and you getting the closure that you need. Okay, tell me more. What is next for my collective pile number twos? What is next for my collective pile number twos? Okay, we have the Judgment card. Hold on. What is next for my collective pile number twos? Okay, Seven of Wands. And then we have the World. So also justice. So it does seem as if the major things that are happening, what's next for you, pile number two, is that there is some form of spiritual awakening that's happening, or re-evaluation. You're evaluating. It feels like you're closing out a cycle here as well. You're protecting your peace. And again, with that justice energy, it's like justice is, the scales are balancing out for you, pile number two. That's what I see. And the three major arcanas would be justice, judgment, and the World. And you're entering a period of peace. So everything is becoming more clear to you, I would say. Doors are closing. You're closing doors on things that no longer serve you. You're sifting through the things that are for you and the things that are not for you. Let's see. What's next for my collective pile number twos? What's next for my collective pile number twos? So talking, you know what? So if you did have a friend who was, talking about you, just know that that's going to come out to the light. Someone's going to be getting evidence on this. So this will come to light as well, because we have getting evidence, proof, and facts. Somebody is going to be bringing this information to you, especially if you fell off. And I feel like you're going to be closing this cycle out with this specific person. And like I said, it could be a friendship. It doesn't have to be a friendship, but it could be. Okay. What is next for my collective pile number twos. So we have the repairman, repair, restore, restart, renovate. So it does seem as if someone is going to be wanting to repair a connection with you. Now, it is up to you whether or not you feel like this connection will be healthy or not. Especially if you find out that something is revealed to you that someone was gossiping or talking about you. I do see that being revealed. Tell me more. What is next for my collective pile number twos? What is next for my collective pile number twos? Okay. Okay, so we got this card here with ignorance, rash, and impulsive. So I feel like once this person gets exposed, they're definitely going to be feeling, like really foolish. And you could have somebody in your corner. I don't know why I'm hearing a lap dog, but somebody who comes back to you and tells you certain things that are going on. I don't know why I'm telling you to be careful with that energy, because sometimes when, people are bringing back information to you, it could mean that they're also talking about you too. So just be mindful of that. But I don't know. The dog, that's only for a select few of you guys, but this dog does look really, really loyal. There's somebody that's close to you that is really loyal to you and that really cares about you. So if they hear anything that's going on about you, they're definitely going to come back and let you know and protect your name. But what's next is that you are going to be having people want to, there's just going to be a lot of exposure of, people who've wronged you. And you're going to be able to decipher whether or not you want to keep these people in your life, if you want to move forward with the connection and restart. But I see you guys protecting your peace. Clarify this repairman for collective pile number two. Okay. Two of Swords. What's next for my collective pile number twos? Two of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you guys are feeling a bit stuck, especially with the Eight of Swords being here. It does seem as if what's next is that you're going to, there's like making plans for the future. You feel stuck about who you're going to be letting in the past, because I feel like you do miss, these people, and these people could be missing you too. Certain people here. It could have been meant that like you cut these people off. Maybe you've known these people for a very long time. Because we even have the dog here that's been with this guy since he was, a kid. So you could have known these people for a while. But what's next is that you're going to be gaining closure. Whether this is good or bad will be depending on your situation. But there's like this energy of feeling like you're stuck at a crossroads. Like you don't know whether or not you should move forward with repairing the connection with these people, or if you should just focus on, yourself. It's like this energy of feeling stuck. Okay. What's next for my collective pile number twos? What are you thirsty for? Body care, take a breath. I see you taking a step back and again reevaluating the situations, because like I said, there could be people that want to come in and repair their connections with you, but you're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck because there's just certain things that you are like you need to see clearly. Because despite of you having history with these people, you want to make sure that you're making the right move. Because the Two of Wands, again, like I said, it represents taking action. making plans for the future. Let's get a little more clarity on this Two of Wands energy. Clarify this Two of Wands energy. What's next for my collective pile number twos? Okay. Ace of Cups. Queen of Swords. Yeah, exactly. It's like you have a lot of love for these people, but you're being strategic. You're being strategic and you're being wise, because I do feel like you guys are a very, very loving person, but you're also trying to make sure that you're setting boundaries and that you're being logical about the situation when you take action towards repairing. And this could even mean that you don't necessarily repair with them or restart with them, that you forgive them and you love them from a distance, but you protect your heart. And that Queen of Swords, she's going to protect her heart, and you repair and restore your heart after being, heartbroken, and start focusing on your well-being and what's best for you. What are you thirsty for? Body care, take a breath. Yeah. Taking some time to yourself. Okay. What's next for my collective pile number twos? Exactly. Harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. Give me one more card. What's next for my collective pile number twos? More of that balancing energy. Things balancing out for you, collectives. We have karmics, third parties, haters, lessons learned. Yeah, so I feel like you are learning your lessons through certain karmics, people who don't mean you any well. And it's like you really cared for these people. But again, the closure, the truth, a lot of truth is coming out. And you're going to realize that you're going to want to move on from these people. Nothing to say, stopped calling, blocked. You want to block these people. It's like they're going to be feeling a bit confused and even wanting to, come in and apologize for their rash actions and being insincere. I feel like once they're exposed, that they're kind of gonna feel stupid in a way. But you guys are gonna be like, no, like I really don't want much to do with them. You love them, but you have to keep your boundaries strict to protect yourself. Wow. Give me one more card. What is next for my collective pile number twos? Okay. Law of attraction, action, thought, feeling, diligence. It says, my angels are with me. I am beautiful. I am prosperous. Everything is going to work out. I love this. So I feel like as you're moving forward in this situation, you are being more positive about what you focus your mind on. Some of you guys could be into manifestation where you're focusing on, taking actions on your thoughts, your feelings, manifesting the things that you want into your life. So this could be about like certain friendships or certain connections, whether it's family, loved ones, lovers. But I see you going within and pulling your energy back, balancing out your thoughts, and maybe even attracting and healthier connections, better connections, and not people. Like I feel like you learned your lesson with these haters, third parties, people who don't mean you any well. And again, these people feel foolish because they're about to be exposed. So what's next is that pile number two, you're going to be getting justice, and whoever these people are, take it as it resonates. They are going to be exposed. And I see you guys moving towards more peace, more balance, and more happiness, and attracting in connections that are for you. So I hope that this resonated with you, pile number two. I love you guys so much. And if you like messages like this, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. What's up, pile number three? So excuse me, I did have to re-record your video because it was getting dark out. I normally don't do videos at night, so I don't know. There's something about you, pile number three, where it's like something different. It's something different about you. And what's next? I feel like you guys are going to be doing something different. And even when it was dark, it's like I feel like you guys are the type of energy where you're, despite of what's going on, you're not allowing anything or anyone to dim your light. You're still going to shine. Yeah, we have strength here. So I see what's next is that you're going to be becoming more stronger, more confident within yourself. Yeah, exactly. Confidence came out. So yeah, what's next is that you're going to be outshining. This gives like that Leo energy. Okay. What is next for, you're going to be in the spotlight here, I'm hearing. What is next for my pile number 3s? What is next for my pile number 3s? Okay. What is next for my collective pile number 3s? Okay, so yeah, you're going to be hustling, making money. Some of you guys could be moving as well. If you don't have a car, I see you getting a new car soon. Some of you guys could have had like a repo with your car. You lost your car. I still see you guys not letting that, you know, stop you from pursuing the things that you want. What is next for my collective pile number 3s? Okay, we have the King of Wands. Yeah. Male or female, this is that energy of being confident. Yeah, it seems as if that's that Leo energy again. It could also be Aries energy. What is next for my collective pile number 3s? I see you taking action on something here. So some of you guys could be like saving up for a move. Two of Swords. I feel like you could have been stuck at one point. Some of you guys could have been moving jobs because sometimes with the boxes here, you could be switching jobs. Okay. What is next for my collective pile number 3s? Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, growth. Something that's taken time, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So it seems as if like what's next is that you are being more confident, being more strong in the things. You're not allowing certain things to bring you down. Doesn't matter what it is. Like you're not allowing people to steal your shine, dim your light. Whatever situations are happening where it's like roadblocks, like you're still moving. You're still keeping it pushing. You're still hustling. It seems as if you guys could be entrepreneurs. The King of Wands represents entrepreneurs. Entrepreneur energy. I feel like you guys were at a standstill at one point. You were stuck, but I see you growing. And this energy feels like really fast. It feels fast. Okay. What is next for my collective pile number 3s? Okay. We have karmics, third parties, haters. You're not allowing these third parties to get in your way. You've learned your lessons with them. You're moving on from them. Okay, we have masculine energy, authority, discipline, father figure. And then we have envy, resentful, competitive, discontent. So you could have people that are around you, and I did get this energy. They could be feeling stuck and trapped in their own lives. You're cutting ties with them. Yeah, and I did get this message before, but it's coming out in a different way when I was recording your video for the first time. So it seems as if like you're not allowing people to steal your shine. You're continuing to keep it pushing. Some of you guys could be a masculine energy, or you could have dealt with a karmic masculine energy, whether it was a partner or an uncle, a father figure. All in all, it seems as if people are envious of like you, keeping up this momentum. They could be feeling like really discontent, just very competitive in some way, shape, or form. Really weird energy. Okay, what's next for my collective pile number 3s? It really feels like an unstoppable energy here. Like no one can get in the way of your hustle, your shine. Yeah, blacksmith, forge, melting, shaping, tampering. Your strength. I'm drawn to his arms. There could be a lot of masculines in this energy, but it doesn't have to be. It could be that you're operating your masculine, you're taking action on things, building. And again, like I said, some of you guys could be moving or just completely moving away from people, cutting people off. Okay, yeah, you're up for a challenge. Seeker of adventure, courage, challenge, goal. You are someone that is, you're all for the challenges. That's what I feel. So let's get some last messages. What is next for my collective pile number threes? What is next for my collective pile number threes? Okay, hold on. What is next for my collective pile number threes? Okay, have confidence, exactly. Strength, balance, prepared, tranquil. Yeah, lots of strength. Collective pile number three. I love this. Super quick, straight to the point. You're not. Doesn't matter what's going on. Like you're not allowing anything to stop you from doing and pursuing the things that you want to go after. And with this challenger, this is definitely a representation of your energy. So I love this energy so much, pile number three. And if you want to see more readings like this, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. I love you.